Hey there babes, welcome back to my channel, Glam with Suzanne. For those that are new, thank you so much for stopping by. And in today's video, we are going to be unboxing the October Boxycharm Premium. It's sitting right back there. We're gonna go through all the products. We're actually going to try them on and I'll try to create a look using the products inside. So if that interests you, be sure to continue watching. And babes, you know what it is. If you're not part of my glam squad, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is smash that subscribe button and be sure to click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload a brand new video. I do a lot of makeup unboxings, a lot of tutorials, just a lot of fun beauty content on this channel, so be sure to join the family and follow me on my Instagram pages, Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek. I do want to give a quick shout out to my girl at the PressOnShop right over here. Now this is not a sponsored mention, but she is just super sweet, and what I love about her website is that you could shop so many different press-on nails from different artists out there. It's such a unique website. I want you guys to really check it out when you get the chance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into unboxing the October Premium box. And this box over here is so big, so let's go ahead and open it up. Now, the one thing I will mention is that when I opened up this box, there actually isn't a pamphlet inside that lets me know the variation number, unfortunately. So if I'm able to figure out the variation number at the very end, I'll be sure to put it on the screen somewhere there for you guys. But let's go ahead and dig in with the very first product up. So the very first product up is right over here, and it is by a makeup company called Illuminati, and it's actually a collaboration palette with the influencer Isabel Bedoya. There's a big mirror on the other side, but these here are the shades. I do like the color selection on this palette, and I actually did get the chance to swatch this palette already. And it did swatch beautifully, but that doesn't always mean that it translates well onto the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this palette to the test, and I'm gonna try to create something maybe like a neutral glam moment, something that you could easily recreate at home. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. And as usual, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true. This is by GERARD Cosmetics. This is the Clean Canvas Eye Base. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this onto the eyes first so that we have a really nice, clean, blank canvas to start with before we go in with any eyeshadows. So to start off with the eye look, I'm gonna go in with this orangey color over here, and it's called Addie. And I'm just picking up the shade Addie on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and buff it right into the crease. So starting right about here and working my way into that crease. Now you may not see this on camera, but the shade Addie is just a little bit on the patchy side. So some areas are densely colored and others are just quite patchy. So I hope that's not going to be the trend for this palette. Like I said, I've only swatched it before. I've never tried it out. So fingers crossed. So now I'm going to take the shade Baby Girl and layer that over the shade Addie to add a little bit more warmth to that area. Don't know how I feel about these matte shades quite yet, but unfortunately right now the performance is not what I'm used to. So fingers crossed I'm able to turn this around. Let's go ahead and go in with this shade over here, which is called Rich, and I'm going to use that for the lid shade. And I'm picking up the shade Rich on a flat blending brush just to really pack on that metallic shade. I'm just going to pat the shade on to prevent the fallout if I can. So now I'm just picking up the shade Rose and adding that to the outer corner of the eye to add a little bit more depth. And I'm probably going to add a little bit of Soul as well, just for a little bit more smoke. Now the camera's probably not picking it up, but I have so much fallout from this palette that it was pretty hard to use, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna take some setting powder and dust that off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and we'll be back to continue with the unboxing. So babes, we are back and the eye look is done, and I really do like the way it turned out, but I will say that it was just a little difficult working with that palette. Not necessarily my favorite palette, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So now we're gonna move on to item number 2 in this month's box. And this product is by Kosis. This is the Color and Light palette. This is the Press Powder Blush and Highlighter Duo. I have mine in Papaya 1972, and this is supposed to be a peach duo. So let's have a look at this. It comes in a matte black compact. so it's nice and sleek. And for those who are not familiar with the brand Kosis, they're supposed to be a clean beauty company that kind of bridges the gap between skincare and makeup products. And I don't know if this shade is actually dark enough for me. I'm not sure. We're gonna give it a try together. And here is the highlighter shade. They don't have individual shade names, just so you guys know. I'm just gonna tap my brush into this side, and whoa, the kick up. I don't know if you guys are seeing that on camera. So I'm just gonna tap that back here. And it actually complements the eye look perfectly. I think my only frustration would be is that so much kick up is coming up every time I go in. So I'm gonna try it with a different brush, maybe one that's a little bit more densely packed. Let's go in with this little guy over here and see if it makes a difference. And yes, that actually did help substantially. Going in with a little bit more of a smaller, a little bit more densely packed brush is keeping the product on my face instead of it flying around. And wow, that shade is just so beautiful. I feel like in the pan, it doesn't look like much. It really doesn't, but on the face, it really translates very, very beautifully. It's adding like a really nice peachy glow to the whole vibe. I just am loving this. It's a very surprise product, but I'm definitely loving it. So now that the blush is on, we're gonna dip into the highlighter side. And this looks like a peachy golden highlight. So I'm just taking it on a tapered highlighting brush. Again, the formula is a little bit more on the powdery side, but the product so far is performing well. So I will forgive it. And this is looking like a really nice muted highlighter. It's not super duper reflective. It's just more so like creating a little bit more light. This actually reminds me a lot of the Hourglass Ambient highlighter, where it gives you a really soft highlighter without the metallic or really super sparkly finish. For those that are really into a really natural highlight, I feel like you guys are going to love this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and digging back into the box for item number 3, and it is... And the third item is by Laura Geller. This is the 50 Kisses Lip Locking Liquid Color. I have mine in the shade Ruby Romance. This is super duper bright. I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try it on first with no lip liner, and then if it's too bright, I might go in with a darker lip liner to just, you know, give it a little bit more of an ombre, make it a little bit more wearable. But I have heard good things about this formula, and it's supposed to be a liquid lipstick formula. It has a little doe foot applicator, so let's give this a try. So babes, here is the shade Ruby Romance on me, and this shade is super bright. This is a really bright red color, but to be honest, I am always here for a bold lip moment. I may not do it every day. I think I'm just so stuck to my normal nude shades that this is really refreshing actually. It's a little bright for fall, to be honest, but I'm not mad at that just because I feel like this is a red that I would probably reach for more often than a super vampy red because this is much more my vibe. Even though this is a really matte formula, it doesn't feel overly drying, so I'm pretty happy about that. So now let's go ahead and jump back into the box because there are a few products that I did apply before the video, and we are going to talk about them and unbox them together. Moving right along to the fourth item in the box, and it is right over here. And this product is by Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Oh my god, I love Fenty Beauty, one of my favorite brands by far. This is going to be their brow MVP, and I have mine in the shade Deep Black. So I actually did apply this product off camera just to speed up the video. I didn't want it to become like a brow tutorial because it usually takes me a while to do my brows, because I'm not gonna lie, I barely have any, and you guys will see as evidenced by this video as I'm applying it. But what's unique about this brow product by Fenty Beauty by Rihanna is probably the brush. Instead of a normal spoolie, this is actually a brush, which I really do like because it really gets through the brow hairs and brushes them upwards. Now I do recognize I barely have any brow hairs to brush, but I do like the concept. On the other side is the brow pencil. It's super fine, which I really do like as well because you could really get in there and make hair-like strokes. So you could really create a really natural eyebrow with this product. So I do really love this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Brow MVP. This is one of my favorite brow pencils out there, and I'm sure whoever gets this is really going to enjoy this. But definitely check it out if you are not able to get it in your box. Hopefully this will be in add-ons or in pop-up. Fingers crossed. I don't know that it will be, but fingers crossed it will be. So I'm happy to get this variation because look at these brows. I was able to really snatch these brows with this brow pencil. So definitely came in handy for today's video. So now let's go ahead and see what other products are in this month's box. So moving on to the fifth item in this month's box, let's see what we have here. And the fifth item up in this box is by Clarins, and this is their Instant Smooth product. It's supposed to be a Perfecting Touch Instant Smooth product. You could wear it with makeup, you could wear it without makeup, but for today's video, I actually tried this on underneath my makeup, and guys, this was really amazing for filling in my large pores on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the product. I just put it back in the box so you guys can see what the packaging looks like. So here is the container, and it does look a little bit small, but I feel like a little bit of product goes a very long way. When you open this up, it looks like this. It looks like a whipped product. However, this product reminds me of the Benefit Professional or any of those pore filling products that have that sort of like, I don't know, like silicone-y feel to them slightly. I think you guys know what I'm talking about by now. But it does wonders for filling in the pores and the lines. I don't know if this product actually helps with the longevity of your makeup, but it definitely does make it look smooth initially upon application. So let me know if you guys are familiar with it in the description box below. This product is a super neat product to have just because I love the fact that you can wear it both ways, with or without makeup, and I'm always looking for a really good base to start before I go in with my makeup application. So now let's go ahead and move on to the last item in this month's box. So babes, here is the last item in my box this month, and this is by a company called Go-To Skincare. This is their exfoliating swipies. It's supposed to be a foolproof exfoliating pad for glowing skin. So let's go ahead and open her up and see what it looks like. And this product claims to evenly exfoliate your skin to soften any fine lines and remove any dead skin from this surface. And this product contains AHAs like lactic acid to leave your skin super glowy and hydrated. And when you open up the container, it does look like your average exfoliating pad. However, there aren't any grooves on it, so I think it's just supposed to be like a chemical exfoliator. So interesting enough, I don't know if I will use this because I already have so many exfoliators on the go. However, this is a really quick way to exfoliate your face in case you are in a rush. So a really neat little product. I'm not familiar with the company Go-To Skincare. If you guys are familiar with them, comment down below because I'd love to hear your experience. So babes, that completes today's unboxing. Now I want to share my overall thoughts about this specific variation with all of you. I will say that this variation is actually a really good one. There are a lot of really amazing products in here that performed very, very beautifully. This red lip color is such a hit for me. I'm super excited about it. And the Kosis Color and Light palette was just super duper cute. And I love the fact that it's much more of a natural glowy product. It's something that I don't really own too much. I usually go pretty extreme when it comes to highlighter. Really happy that this is like an everyday natural product that I can use. And I'm really obsessed with the Fenty Brow MVP because it's a product that I already know and already love. Now the one product that I will say that I truly did not like, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys, is the palette. The palette by Illuminati just did not perform for me. It was definitely a struggle, I'll be really honest. The colors themselves were just not pigmented enough and it felt really chalky and a little bit more on the drier side. Now keep in mind, I know that this eye look blended out really nicely and it turns out to look okay at the very end, but it did take a lot to get to that point, if that makes sense. Usually I like a palette that's really straightforward, a palette that I could quickly pick up and work with and be on the go. I don't want to sit and fuss with a palette, so that's kind of why I don't like it. And I know that's a bit of a harsh review, but it's just me being completely candid with you guys, and that's why you watch this. I don't think that it's going to be a palette that I'm going to reach for again. However, all the other products in here, I think I definitely will be trying out again and wearing regularly. So that's my overall sort of analysis about this box. But I would love to hear from you guys and let me know what product you are most excited about getting in your premium box. Comment down in the comment section down below because I love chatting with you guys there. And for those that are wondering, I already did unbox my base box, so that video was actually up before this video, so I will link it at the very end in case you guys want to watch that. And as far as the variation goes, at the time of filming, I'm not sure what the variation is, but I will find out online and I'll put it on the screen there for you guys along with the value of this specific box. It's supposed to have a value over $175. And in looking at this box, this is a great value for $35. Just the blush, the lipstick, and the brow pencil alone have already sold me on this box, so I'm pretty happy with all the products in here except for the one, unfortunately. So babes, I hope that you enjoyed today's unboxing and try on. If you did, be sure to like the video. It lets me know what type of content you guys want to see on this channel. And if you are not part of my YouTube family, hopefully I've convinced you along the way. All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload. I have a really exciting, huge giveaway coming up for 50K. I am so grateful to every single one of you that subscribes to this channel. I can't believe how much we have grown in this period of time together, so I am so grateful for all of you. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram pages, Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek for up-to-date Boxycharm news. I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and if you guys are interested in subscribing to Boxycharm, there'll be some information in the description box below. Until next time, babes, take care and all the best. Bye-bye, guys.